Hi, this is Donna Ashton with the Power of Programs, and welcome to video number 3. So we've moved through the other 2 videos, and if you haven't watched, go back and watch the videos because there's some really great information in there. I talked about the benefits of having an online course, how it can just really revolutionize your business with passive income, recurring income, really consistent income. Having this business asset is like nothing you've ever seen before. And I really want you to have this for yourself and for everyone else, because it will be able to get your work out into the world in a huge way. You will be able to touch so many more people's lives and help so many more people, and you'll be able to get that visibility and be known in your industry as the expert. It really does do all of that and much, much more. So check out the video that I talked about that. I talked about my 5-step system. I went through the steps to creating a course. And in video 2, we talked about getting started, the topic versus the outcome, like building the foundation of your course and really having that solid foundation, having a topic and an outcome that rocks and that your people really want will make your course awesome, will make it sell, and really make it a sought after, really rocking course. And then I talked about some mistakes that you could make when you're getting started and how to avoid those. So on this last video, we're going to talk about the challenges to creating a course, like what could be stopping you, getting in the way. And then we're going to talk about launching the course, the easiest way to really, get the course done and out there and making money, because that's what it's all about here, and touching lives. If it just sits at home on your desk for 6 months or 2 years, how is that going to help anyone? Especially yourself. You want to make impact. You want to make some passive income. And so I'm going to give you the tools here and give you an amazing resource to really get you up and running in the next 60 days or less on your course. So let's jump right in. And for those of you who haven't been commenting, please comment below. I'd love to hear your course topic and why you really want to bring an online course into your business. All right. So let's talk about the greatest challenges. And I'll cover the main ones, but if you guys have other ones, please bring them and put them in the comments, and I'll be happy to talk about them there. So I think one of the biggest is time. And that's our challenge in everything, right? We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time to get everything done. So I think a lot of you think that a course is something you have to set aside 6 months to do. It's like writing a book. And you're thinking, how do I have time? I barely can get done what I have to do now. I have to keep bringing money in. I need to go find clients. And then you have to deliver your work to the clients you already have, right? You have to have your sessions with them or whatever it is that you have, contracted to do. And then you have social media, you've got to do your blog post, you have to cook dinner and pick up your kids from school and all those other things that we have to do in our lives. But I'm here to say that that's not the way I've created my courses, and that's not the way that I teach my students how to create courses, because for one, I couldn't do that. As if you've listened to my story, I was homeschooling my twins. So I didn't have, the kids are off to school for 5 hours. I didn't have that. They were here all the time, and I didn't have the luxury of, hours by myself where I could do it. I had to fit it in between. And so I learned to do this quick launch method I'm going to talk about coming up, which really saved me. And not only that, I think it helps get me into action a lot faster. It gets my work out there and it gets the money coming in. So I'm here to say that there is some time involved. You can't just say, I'm going to do a course and tomorrow it's done. There are some things that you have to do. So by following a system that's done for you, it cuts half the time down. So let's just say you decide you want to make a course, but you don't know how to do it and you're just going to wing it. Half the time you spend is going to be figuring out what to do and how to do it. And the other half is going to be the doing it, right? So you don't have to do the first part. I have a done for you system that cuts out all of that. All you have to do is follow the steps and plug it in. So it cuts out half the time. And I show you my quick launch method and the getting it out there so that it doesn't have to take a whole lot of time. It really can be, it can be fit into little pockets here and there, or, you know, do all your recordings in 1 week and get them all done. There is time, but it's not tons and tons and tons of time to get the course done. It really isn't. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is the tech. So if you are like, oh, I'm very creative and I do one-to-one work and I just don't see how I can bring my work online. I don't really know anything about the technology of it. I don't know how to do videos or audios and all of that stuff. I'm here to say that none of that really matters anymore, because the technology is so easy that if you can like click a button, you can do this. It's so easy now. The platforms and the tools that are out there for creating a course have come such a long way since even I began, 7 years ago. Now it's like a snap. If you know how to like upload a file, you can do this. It's really easy. And in my Power of Programs course, I have an entire techie toolkit that walks you step by step through the main things that you would need to know. And I have videos showing you do this and then you do this, like looking over my shoulder so that you can do it. It really is not an excuse anymore as far as the technology, because it's become really easy to do an online course. And the other part of it is that I know some of you think that your work can't translate into online teaching because you have to touch everyone or you have to have that one-to-one. And I'm here to say that that's not true. I mean, nothing can replace, you being in front of someone or you on the phone with somebody one-to-one. But that's what people pay the top dollar for. That's what they pay the prime investment, working with you privately. You are taking it down a little bit here with a course and teaching a little more generically and bringing something that more of the masses can get a taste of. So maybe it's just an introduction into your work. Maybe it's the first step into the work with you. And then after that, those who want to work with you more will move into your higher packages. I find that happens a lot. They move to the next step, to the mastermind, to the group program, or they move right into working with you because they need more of you. Or maybe they got what they needed and they're on their way. So it's a little bit of a shift for those of you who haven't been teaching something to a group or teaching online. I've only had one-to-one clients, but I'm telling you it's very doable, and I show you how to do it in my programs. So, okay, we talked about time, we talked about tech, let's talk about topic. Now, I talked a lot about this yesterday in video 2, all about coming up with the right topic. A lot of you are like, I don't know what to teach. Should I teach this? Should I teach this? I have the mini course, Choose Your Course Idea, and it's included in my Power of Programs. It's a mini course that you can walk through in an afternoon, really. There's a few worksheets, a couple little exercises, and it will, by the time you get through the course, you will have a solid idea and topic for your course. So you don't have to be sitting around for 3 weeks trying to decide, is it this or is it this? Because you can't decide that. You have to get some feedback, and you have to discover which is the most profitable idea, and not just the one that feels like, oh, I should go with this one. I mean, there's somewhat of that. You want to be passionate and you want to love what you're doing, but I can walk you through that a lot quicker. And so again, we're talking about saving time here, and also not like overwhelming and just to the point where, oh, never mind, I knew this was going to be hard. I'm not going to do this. I can't do the course. I don't want that. So if you're like, I'm struggling with a topic, I'm not really sure, don't worry, I've got you covered with our Choose Your Course Idea, so that you have the right idea, the right topic, the most profitable topic to move forward, and then you can get down to the good stuff, which is creating your course. All right, the last thing as far as challenges that I'm going to talk about here, like one of the big things is like where to start. What do I do? How do I do it? Like, great, I have a great idea. I think I have a topic, and now what do I do? And again, like I was saying before, the figuring out how to do it is like doing double the work. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. My 5-step system I've used for over 7 years. I've had over 50 people go through my coaching program and my Power of programs and go through the same system so that they can create a profitable online course that works and that people are raving about and gets out there. You know, no one is benefiting from your course that's half done, sitting around. You know, they need your work out in the world, and it really will help your business. So don't worry about the where to start. You just need to worry about the doing. I've got the where to start and how to walk you through it. My first step, my second step, my third step, and I'm going to talk about that in just a few minutes. Go through my steps again and how you can you know, get a hold of this course and really just move into the creation mode and not into the figuring out what I do mode, because that's sort of a waste of time. If somebody else has already done it and all you have to do is plug into it, then why wouldn't you? Okay, let's start talking about making money, the fun stuff. So I think that the easiest way to get your course done is to use my quick launch plan. And what I mean by that is sort of the build the plane while you fly it. You don't have to have all of your videos professionally done and all your slide decks and every little thing just totally done before you start making money. As I said, I think I referenced this, I did my course in a weekend. I had a basic outline in my head and I said, okay, here's what I'm going to teach. I slapped it up on a lead page, a sales page, and I said, here's what you're going to get in the course. Here's when the date starts. And I think I put it for 3 weeks from like the date I was at. I put it out 3 weeks and I said, enrollment is open. And basically I sent an email out. This was over a weekend. Monday, I sent an email out and I started getting enrollments already. So you don't have to have the course done. I didn't have the course done. What I proceeded to do over the next 3 weeks was get my materials ready for lesson 1. All I have to do is be 1 week ahead of the people, of the class. So you can start making money right away and then say, great, I've got 10 people enrolled. One, it validates your course. Say, great, people really do want this. People really will pay for it, instead of creating the whole thing and then hoping someone will pay for it. And 2, it gives you some cash so that if you do have to have a VA help you with some of the editing, or you do have to pay for a course platform, you've got some money there to work with. And it's motivation, right? You've got 10 people who have paid and are waiting for you to deliver. And I find there's nothing better than having that, like, okay, great, I've got 10 people, I'm ready to go here. And it kind of takes you off the hook, because it gives you the opportunity to say, okay, great, this is my quick launch or my test launch. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. I know there's a lot of perfectionists out there. I am also a recovering perfectionist. Done is better than perfect in this case. You just want to get it out there, and you are going to get some amazing feedback from these people who go through the test launch with you, and you will find out if there are holes, if there's a piece you've missed, or there's a place that's a little confusing, or they need an extra piece, so that you can kind of, give it to them right there. It's sort of like on-the-job training. It's gonna be right there in the moment, and you're gonna be able to give them what they need right there, right then. And then after they're finished, they'll also give you some reviews, like, I really loved it, but I wished we had an extra week or more time or whatever. You're gonna hear all the feedback. And then you can polish that up and turn around and relaunch it in a big way. And it gives you off the hook a little bit to say, oh my gosh, I'm not ready, everything's not perfect. Instead, you're out there, the people understand this is like a test launch. You can charge a little bit less, and you just get it out there, and it works. It really, really works. It works for you and it works for them. And then you've got an amazing program. You've got testimonials and success stories quickly, and you can turn around and do a much bigger advanced launch, maybe in 2 months or 3 months from the time you just did it, or do it the next month if you've got a place to go ahead and announce it in a big way. So my quick launch plan is the way I recommend doing it. If you've never taught this before, now if you've done the course several times, you know, you don't have to do it. But if this is the first time you're teaching it as in a group and it's maybe new and it's your first time putting it together in an online course, I highly recommend the Quick Launch. Now, even if you have a very small list, I know some of you are like, oh, I've only got 50 people on my list, and that includes my mom and my dad and my sister and my dog. Don't worry, because launching your course is one of the best ways to build your list. And we talked about my colleague, Bryna, who put 300 people on her small list. I usually double my list when I do my launches because people are seeing there's excitement going on. I'm offering free training like this video series or a webinar or some kind of free training to get people excited about my topic. So people are coming, your ideal clients are coming, and they're coming to your list. So even if they don't buy today, they may buy next month or the next time you go around, or they may want to work with you in a one-to-one way because they need more help and they don't want your course, they want you. So I can't say how great it is to build your list while you're making money and launching. It's like a win-win-win because a lot of great things happen when you launch your course. And so you don't have to worry about it. The first go around, maybe you only need 10 people in your course anyway. So you don't need a list of thousands of people. You just need to get 10 people or 12 people. You probably have a list of clients you could call. You could go on Facebook and some Facebook groups and get those 10 people into your Quick Launch. Make some money right away, and then you can turn around and spend some money on Facebook ads, you know, get some JV partners and do more of an advanced launch once you've got the first one under your belt. And this is the way I've done it. This is the way I teach it. It's the simplest, quickest, easiest way I know to get your course out there and get an amazing course out there, a profitable course, and one that's earning you money right away. Okay, so let me give you my 5-step system. I'm gonna switch on over here to the screen share. Okay, so this is my Power of Programs system. Get your course finished and filled in 60 days. I follow, I have a course checklist, and I keep you on track. And you don't have to do it in 60 days, but if you want to get your stuff out there, you could do it in less than 60 days. But I just pick a general 60 days because people are busy and it feels like a right amount of time. But honestly, you could do it faster if you've got the content in your head and you put your mind to it. It can be done less than 60 days. So here's what you get in my Power of Programs course. My 5-step system to create a profitable course in 60 days. This is my proven system that I've enrolled over 6,000 students in my online courses and my own students that have gone through the Power of Programs. So this is step one. So step one, validate your course idea. Again, we talked all about this. This is the foundation for your business. It's really making sure that your tribe will pay and does want what you're offering, and that you're offering the solution to their biggest challenge. So in this module, we go through the course type. We didn't really talk too much about course type, whether it's going to be an introductory course or a signature system course based on your level of expertise. And we're going to talk more about that course outcome. And in each one of my modules, I have worksheets. So you just fill them out, check it off on the checklist, and then go to the next step. Simple. Step two, organize your course. This is the logistic parts. This is where we start to get that process out of your head and onto paper. This is where you're talking about pricing your course, the title of your course, whether you're going to do audio, video, PDF, all those kind of logistical things in this organization, and help you decide, okay, I'm going to do this. There's a lot of decisions here, but again, you just follow my templates like the rocking title template, the pricing worksheet, and teacher process exercise. I try to make it as simple as possible. Step three is your outline. This is where you start your course creation. And I help you chunk it down into easy steps so it doesn't say, oh, no, I have to do all the content. What am I going to do here? I'll help you with doing the outline so you don't feel overwhelmed. I show you how to design those worksheets and templates that'll help support your clients and keep them motivated and moving through your course. You want to keep them going to get them to the end of your course. A lot of times people are excited at the first few modules and then they kind of dwindle off. So you've got to keep them engaged, keep them going to make sure they get to the end of your the end of your course and to the transformation that they are hoping to get. And I show you everything how to do the calendar. It comes with a calendar checklist and how to create the support materials. Step 4 is the course delivery. This is where you're taking what you've already created, your outline or your audios, everything you worked on before, the title and everything, and putting it into the online portal. This is the online portal piece. Where do we put this course? How do people come pay for it? How do they log into it? This is all that part. And it may seem like this is the techie piece, but again, don't be afraid of the tech. I have all the videos. I have 3 ways to show you how to do an online course based on your budget, like a free do-it-yourself way, kind of a medium budget, and then a higher budget, and depending on what you're hoping to use your course for. So you can see 3 different platforms in action. I talk about the buy, delivery process, and setting up the platform. Step 5 is my quick launch and fill method, the one I'm talking about. This is the simple, doable plan to really test and tweak your course while earning money. Hey, hey, hey. So start building your course before you even record 1 second of the content. Learn 2 simple ways to enroll students today, even if your course doesn't begin for 3 weeks. How to run that beta group to get the best course ever. And I have you get the whole quick launch plan checklist right there so that you can just follow right along. And of course, I have some bonuses because I want you to succeed. I want you to have the most awesome rockin' course ever. So I try to make it as easy as possible. Bonus 1 is the Techie Toolkit. That's the one I was already talking about, the video tutorials, all the techie stuff. It shows you exactly how to go to Canva and make a graphic or make a support PDF. It shows you how to go to Audacity and edit your audios. I try to make it, and none of it's really hard. And if you don't want to do that, I have some resources in there for some affordable VAs that can really take that part off you. So you don't have to do the techie stuff. Believe me, you don't have to do it. If you want to, I have the resources, and if you don't, I have some resources. So either way, you're covered. Bonus 2 is an extra module on how to support your students while they're going through the course to keep them motivated and to keep them going. You're the cheerleader. Once they're enrolled, you've got to keep them going so they get to the end, and that makes them say, hooray, this course rocked, she's awesome, and I lost those 10 pounds or whatever. Bonus number 3 is an expert panel. I brought some other experts in this time to help you with some other things that may go along with creating your course, like how to do video tips, how to list build using social media, how to do webinars, signature systems, how to turn your course into a book, and how to kind of up your money mindset. So these are not directly related to creating a course, but they can really help you as you're going through. So you can have that, listen to them, and hopefully that'll help you even more. Everyone who enrolls this time is getting a bonus ticket to a live event that I'm doing this spring in Charleston, South Carolina. It's on May 1st, and it's the Power of Programs Live. And we're going to be working on your course outline and doing your launch plan while we're there. It's a 1-day event in the most amazing historic town. If you guys have never been to Charleston, come. It's on a Monday. You can come for the weekend. We're doing a little networking social cocktail hour on Sunday night, and then the course runs Monday, like from 9 to 5. Charleston is amazing in the spring with the flowers. The weather will be gorgeous. You can take tours, and it's just, if you've never been there, it's an amazing town, and you are going to come away with your course outline and your launch plan. So if you need extra help or you just want to come and get it all done on May 1st, you're welcome to come. And once you enroll, I will send you the information to register for the live event, Power Programs Live. I also have an ongoing Facebook community. I keep it open, and it's a perpetual group. So anybody who comes in can stay in, and at any time you can come ask questions in the Facebook group. But for this time, I am doing some live Q&A calls that I may not be doing again till next year. There are 3 live Q&A calls I'll be doing during this 6-week program launch. March 29th is the first one. April 5th and April 29th are going to be the 3 calls. So we're going to be on there. I'm going to be answering all your questions, going through any place that you're stuck, giving you feedback. We're going to do some live hot seats. That's going to be really fun. So this is sort of a bonus that if you just come by my course other times, you won't get, but because I'm doing it live now, you will get that. And here's what you're going to come away with. You know, you're going to get my step-by-step system, right, to create your course, but you are going to get a reusable business asset that you can earn income on repeatedly. It's an introduction to your work for potential clients and a tool to reach many of your ideal clients. An additional revenue stream that creates passive income and a time-saving product to give you business freedom for your family, for traveling, and living your best life, or whatever it is that you want to do. Enrollment is open. It's $697 for the full pay option, or you can do 3 payments of $257. I've tried to make this so easy and affordable. You can jump in and get everything. All of the modules are ready or will be ready. Some of the bonuses I'm just putting in there, but all the modules are available right now. You don't have to wait week by week. Everything's in there, so you can get started right away for only $257. And my hope is that you will be like launching it before you even have to make the 3rd payment, because that's how quick this can be. So it's an investment, but the return on investment is amazing. So, you know, would you pay $700 to make $7,000? I would. And that's what you can do again and again and again from having this course. And you can, you know, so you have lifetime access, so you can use it to make another course. Just follow the same system. The same thing that I have right there. You can use it to make as many courses as you want. You'll get lifetime access to all the materials, any upgrades that I do. You'll get lifetime upgrades. I've already upgraded since the last time I did it. And everybody who was in it before gets the upgrades. So you don't have to feel like you're behind the times or you should have got in later. You'll get everything as well as the live event. Okay, I don't know why, you know, you're here today, why you've decided to join me for the video, you know, series. Obviously, you're interested in passive income. And it could be that you want more time with your family or your friends. It could be you want to impact more people, build your list and become an expert in your field, or you just want to create some consistent and passive income, or maybe all 3 reasons, and all 3 reasons are amazing. And that's why an online course works. And everything I teach in my course is what I know that already works, because it's what I've been doing and it's what I teach my students to do. It's nothing that I haven't already done myself. It's my tried and true 5-step system. If you follow the system, it works. There's really no other way to say it. If it works for me, it can work for you, because I'm nobody, you know, I didn't have any kind of educational degree or, you know, speaking degree or anything like that. And a lot of people ask me if I do courses or do these educational curriculums or anything. No, I just took what I know and figured out a system that works quickly, that works simply and easily. And that's what I teach, and that's the way I teach it. So are you ready to create your course? I hope you are. It's donna-ashton.com/power-of-programs. That is the enrollment page, and I will go ahead and put that up here so that you can see it. And basically, enrollment is open now. Go ahead and get in. I think I've got some extra, yes, for the first 30 who enrolled, you get that mini course webinar bonus, which is the Choose Your Course Idea. The Choose Your Course Idea, for the first 30 who enroll, get this mini course so that you can be really honed in on your best topic and your best outcome before you move into creating your course. I want that foundation to be solid. I want you to be like, yes, this is my great idea, and I'm moving forward. All right, so enrollment is open. If you have any questions, whether this is right for you, I would love for you to just email me at donna-ashton.com, and I'll be happy to set up a quick chat and talk with you. I just talked with somebody yesterday, and she was like, I'm not really sure. And, you know, we went through, you know, what she's doing, and she's writing a book. This is amazing. She's writing a book, and she's doing a course, but the content is so is simultaneous, like her chapters are going to be her module. So I'm like, let's get it done together. And you can earn a lot more money with a course than you can with a book. So I'll be happy to chat with you and make sure this is right for you. And if you have any questions about the program, again, pop on over. And all right, again, we start live March 29th with that live Q&A call. So I want you to get in and get started so that you can come to the first call with some questions. You can pop over to Facebook group and really get your idea up and running. And don't forget, you got that bonus ticket to the live event May 1st. You can meet me down in Charleston and we will do a little Southern Belle charm down there in that amazing city. So, all right, again, any questions? Please email me. I hope to see you over there at the Power of Programs. It'll revolutionize your business. You will not be sorry. You'll be so thrilled at how the effect and impact that an online course will have in your business. So, all right, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.